Icons can either be a positive thing or a negative thing that exemplifies society. As much as I think this is a negative thing, it is definitely very iconic of America. Icons also drive something. Yeah, the motorcycle and the invention of the railroad system are literally driving forces that have helped shape America. Along with Bill Gates and Taylor Swift, these are all great arguments for American icons. But what tensions have they come from? What tension has Taylor Swift proved herself through to become an American icon? Other than, of course, her tragic breakup in 2005 that led to Teardrops on My Guitar. Taylor Swift has not survived any other forms of tensions to truly become an American icon. She's no Superman. But now we're getting somewhere. What about Superman? Why isn't he an American icon? He's brave, he's strong, he's good looking, and he always gets the girl. Why can't Superman be an American icon? Well, that's because Superman is fictional. So you can't actually attain Superman. You can't ever be him. So why would we set him as an icon if you can't actually achieve Superman's status? From this, we can learn that icons need to be a driving force, something created from tension, something that we should try to attain, and something that isn't fictional. Adobe Photoshop. Photoshop is a driving force. Photoshop creates what men and women are supposed to look like in the American culture. Women are shown what is beautiful and what they should want to look like. Same goes for men. They are not exempt from this either. It is created from tension. The concern we Americans have with our outward portrayal has always been something of interest. There are many multi-billion-dollar industries based on telling us how we should and shouldn't look. These industries range from gyms to different diet plans to different fashion designers that tell us what we should and shouldn't be wearing and the labels that we should have on our clothes. I can't think of anything more tense than telling an adolescent teen what he or she should or should not look like. And that is exactly what Photoshop is doing. They're giving them this picture that they think they need to look like, which brings us to number 3, something that you should attain. Seeing pictures like these of models or actresses and actors in advertisements is saying to society, you need to look like this to be sexy, or to be attractive, or to be taken seriously, or to have friends. And on the largest scale, this is what you need to look like to be happy. Number 4, it isn't fictional. This is where Adobe gets creative. It's not necessarily the truth with the ads, but it's not a complete lie because those are the real people. Society didn't really know what was or wasn't photoshopped, and no one really put much thought into it recently. I always thought they used Photoshop to cover a few blemishes and smooth out a few wrinkles. Photoshop's power is amazingly beyond that. The software edits things I didn't even know could be edited. You can change the angle of your eyes or eyebrows, you can elongate your neck, you can even change the pinkness of your lips by the click of a button. You can basically alter what anybody looks like within a few minutes. As you can see from these photoshopped ads, what we see as the end result in magazines and on billboards is rarely what the actors or models even really look like. Things have been photoshopped so much that they don't even look like themselves. Cyndi Lauper once said that she wished she looked like Cyndi Lauper because when they photoshopped her, it didn't even look like her anymore. So they're filling our heads with these goals and ideals that don't even exist in the real world. The American ideal has always been to move forward, to move to the better and the bigger, to move out west. So what better American icon to look at than Photoshop that gives us something to try to attain that doesn't even exist? I want to leave you on a note of a man in the 1960s who wanted to pursue extremely socially controversial themes, but he was only allowed to do it with a science fiction overhead. Out of Mr. Rod Serling came The Twilight Zone.
I just don't see why you're so unhappy when all they want to do is make you pretty.
But that's not true. Last night, before I went to sleep, I remembered something that Father said. He said, when everyone is beautiful, no one will be, because without ugliness, there can be no beauty. Mother, don't you understand? They don't care whether you're beautiful or not. They just want everyone to be the same, that's all.